Let's look at my music autographs. Ahoy everybody, and welcome to this next in my autograph collection videos, and we're looking at my music 10x8s. As you can see, this shares a folder with the sport. I'll do those in separate videos, so there's not too many music ones, but let's get cracking. First up we have Natalie Imbruglia. This was obtained through the mail after I wrote to her. She had a PO box at the time where you could send fan mail, and it was a quick turnaround. I'm not sure she still does that, but she signed that one and this one for me. Always a big fan of Natalie from her Neighbours days onwards. This is Alicia Keys. This is a signed photo I got when I joined her fan club. Alicia, I'm a huge fan of. I've seen her in concert a number of times. Also came with a printed handwritten letter. This is Alicia Dixon, my other favourite Alicia. I wrote to her, she signed a number. I think I sent 2 photos and she enclosed a couple more of her own. So to Martin, love always Alicia. To Martin, thank you for all your support, love always Alicia. And then the other ones, I think it's a smaller one which is in another folder possibly, and there's another one later in this folder. This is Maite Garcia, who was Prince's wife and has a solo career and an acting career as well. Lovely woman. This was bought from her website, as was this one. This is a signed print from the current incarnation of Blondie. This was obtained as part of a bundle with their last album, whose name has completely gone out of my head. Oh, what was it called? No, that's gone. Anyway, I bought the bundle that contained it on vinyl and cassette and CD and 7-inch vinyl box set, and it came with this signed print as well. It's Debbie and Chris and Clem, Lee, don't know, Tommy. This is Joss Stone. This was through the mail when I wrote to her. I'm a big fan of Joss's, and she nicely signed this, and she sent a little note as well. And she also signed that one for me. I do like her autograph. This is a signed lyric sheet, signed by Mark Morris, lead singer of the Blue Tones. This is a lyric sheet for the song Slight Return. This was, I think it was recordstore.co.uk when I pre-ordered the Blue Tones BBC radio sessions, if memory serves. This was through the mail. This is Melanie C, my favourite Spice Girl. I have subsequently met her in person, but yes, this is through the mail success from her. This was also through the mail. This is Danny Minogue. She also had a PO box that you could write to, and she signed this for me and enclosed a signed postcard as well, which is in another folder. This is not real, but it was cheap. So this is purportedly Prince, but it's not. Not sure about this one. This is Carmen Electra. You may not be aware, but she actually started her career as a Prince protege. She released an album with Prince and then went on to her acting career. But that was an eBay purchase, as was that Prince, which again was not real, but was very cheap. This is Taja Savelle, the singer who probably best known for Love is Contagious. She her first album was on Paisley Park, Prince's record label, and she released a well, technically it's a bootleg really, but it was sold through her website, copies of the album, She's sort of a little bundle with a signed copy of that album, which you would have seen if you watched my signed CDs videos, plus a couple of EPs and a single, I think it was, and then also a letter, which you'll see in a second, plus this signed photo, which, as you can see, got a bit creased in the post. That's a signed copy of the letter. This was an eBay purchase from somebody who used to work as, I think he was a journalist, so he sold a number of items on eBay from the Britpop era, which is my favourite era of music. So this is Catatonia, signed by Cerys Matthews, plus the rest of the band. And I think this was from him as well. This is Regeneration era Divine Comedy. It's signed by Neil Hannon, who is Divine Comedy, and it's also signed, bizarrely, by next to just one other member, but I think that's Rob, who was the drummer at the no, he wasn't. He was the percussionist at the time. This was the same guy, so I think it's probably genuine. This is Red Hot Chili Peppers. So it's Anthony Kiedis, Flea, and Chad Smith. Done after John Frusciante had left the band originally. And again, this was the same guy. This is Gomez. I'm more than happy this is genuine. Signed by all the band. And again, same dealer. And again, this, I'm pretty certain this is genuine. Just with different pens is enough to make me happy with it. So this is Elastica, signed by Justin, Annie and Donna. This is S Club 7. This was an eBay purchase. Again, I'm happy it's genuine. Yeah, it has that look, it has that feel, it matches Hannah's signature. I think S Club 7 are one of the better of the teeny bands, if you like. They certainly had some classic songs. And I'm a big fan of the three of the girls. This, another Divine Comedy one. This was a Christmas present from the fan club. Signed photo of Neil and his dog Leia. She's very nice. I'm just deciding I'm going to do all these in one hit. Okay, next up is another eBay purchase. This is Polly Harvey. Probably not real, unfortunately. This is Danny Minogue. This was an eBay purchase, but the signature matches the real one, so I'm happy with that. I think actually on the back it says where it was signed as well. This is Louise Renner of Sleeper, who I adore. I'm happy with that being genuine. That was eBay. As was this one of Mel B, and that's definitely her signature. I'm happy with that. This was also eBay. This is Britney Spears. Who knows? Probably not. It wasn't expensive. Same applies to this Christina Aguilera. And same definitely applies to this Madonna. But you never know. And again, with this Bowie, probably not authentic. This was my first ever second autograph. I can't remember which I got first, my Glenn Hoddle one or this one. But this was received, I sent a Christmas card to Shaky. I think it was a Christmas card. It was either a Christmas card or a birthday card, but I think it was a Christmas card to Shaky, who was my favourite performer growing up. And received this in reply as probably secretarial. History now tells me. But I was really happy with that. That's my old address. You can see my old address. Don't care about that. This was an eBay purchase, but I'm happy it's authentic. This is Alan Price. I'm a big fan of Alan Price, having seen him live a number of times and owning all his music, more or less. So happy to get that. This was an eBay purchase, but it's definitely authentic. This is Robbie Williams. It's a photo of all the cast and crew for his tour in support of Sing When You're Winning. And he, at the end of the tour, he gave this a signed copy of this photo to everybody who worked on it. And one of the guys sold it on eBay, and I managed to get it at a reasonable price. Because it's only a small picture of Robbie himself, people weren't bidding on it. So I was happy with that. This was another one of the Alicia ones I got when I wrote to her. To Martin, big kisses, Alicia. This was through the mail. This was Myleene Klass. Not much to say about that, really. It's picture says it all. This was another purchase. This was actually an eBay purchase for Maite, but the signature matches the ones I bought from our web store, so I'm happy with that. This was an eBay purchase for Dionne Warwick. Reputable dealer, I'm happy with that. And got it remarkably cheap as well. This I love. I did a pledge campaign for Macy Gray, and amongst the bits was a signed photo. And let's see, for Martin, may God bless you like crazy. Thank you, love forever, Macy Gray. I like the way she switched pens, so it showed up best, and it's just so Macy. Really like that one. This is Apollonia, actress and singer. Apollonia 6, Prince band. She was the romantic lead in Purple Rain. Reputable dealer, so that should be fine. This is Andy Allo, who worked with Prince towards the end of his life. Very talented singer and actress, and a lovely woman. And this was through her web store. This is the lyrics to the song 3 Miles High by Travis on a signed print. This was bought with their last album. This is Chaz and Dave, signed by the late great Chaz and of course Dave. This was for their album before last, That's What Happens. Got this quite a long time after the album was released. Went on to buy the album, sort of I was still doing it with signed print, so picked that up. Another Andy Allo, again through her web store. Lovely picture, nicely signed. This is a signed print for the 20th anniversary re-release of the Blue Tones Expecting to Fly album, through Townsend Music, I think it was. Came with a little signed print. So we got Mark, Scott, Eds, and name is completely gone. Oh, sorry. This was Sophie Ellis Bextor. This was with the, can't remember if it was through a website or whether it was through Pledge. But her previous, not her last album, but the album before, Familia, when I pre-ordered that came with a nice signed photo. That's Robbie Williams. That was with his Heavy Entertainment Show album. Bought a bundle through Pledge. He was selling them with the album and lots of other bits, and one of the other bits was a signed photo. Then, if you may have seen, quite a while back now, I did an unboxing of a bundle of 100 random autographs that I'd bought on eBay, and in amongst that was Frances Rouvel, who represented us in Eurovision, is mainly a West End star. She's the mother of Eliza Doolittle. And The Bachelors, Colin Deck. And also this one, who is a DJ, RDB, and I can't remember, Deshard, DJ Deshard, and that's his real name, is the RDB bit. I can't remember what it is, I looked it up at the time. But yes, that's my music, 10x8s. I hope you've enjoyed that. Most of my signed music stuff is on signed CDs and in box sets and things, which I've already shown on this channel. So if you're interested in those and you haven't already seen it, you can look back and see them. But in the meantime, thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks, bye.